This is Lamine Yamal, Barcelona's newest young talent. This kid is only 16 years old and he's already playing in the Champions League. Even Messi in an interview said that in the future, Lamine Yamal could win a Ballon d'Or. And so today, I'm going to be playing the career of Lamine Yamal to see if we can help fulfill his potential. And maybe just as Messi said, we could see him win a Ballon d'Or. But there's one problem. Lamine Yamal is not actually in the game. That's right, guys. Lamine Yamal is literally too young to be in FC 24. And because of that, EA have not even put him in the game. But don't you worry, with the help of mods, we've got Lamine Yamal here at Barcelona. Look at that, 16 years old, 72 rated, what a talent. His stats as well show that at this age he's got pace, he's got the dribbling. Over these next 10 seasons, we're going to see him transform into being hopefully one of the world's best players. But I think at season 1, his first task is to become a starter here at Barcelona, which I think is going to be tough because Yamal is going to be competing with Rafinha, and now Rafinha's pretty good. At the age of 16, getting game time is absolutely important. So if Lamine Yamal wants to progress his career, he needs to be getting a ton of minutes. And so let's see if in this first season, if Lamine Yamal can make an impact at Barcelona. For season 1, Lamine Yamal was on the bench for Barcelona for the most part, but he did not complain. He's only 16 years old. It's all about learning for him now. And whenever he got the chance, he delivered. Even scoring his very first La Liga goal and soon getting an opportunity to score in the Champions League. 23 games, 4 goals and 1 assist. Yo, Lamine Yamal delivered in season 1. Whenever he got the chance, it seems like he took it. And look at his overall as well, up to his 76. But he couldn't win La Liga with Barcelona. I can't believe. Same points as Atletico, but they still lost out on the league, probably because of a head-to-head record. But Lamine does get his first trophy for Barcelona. It's the Spanish Cup. I'm not sure if he played in this game, but yeah, it counts. So after season 1, 4 goals, 1 assist, 1 trophy. I think for the talent Lamine Yamal has, he needs to be playing every single game. It's kind of clear at Barcelona that right now it's Rafinha's time. They might even sign João Felix. Maybe a loan spell could help Lamine Yamal propel his career to even further heights. And so for season 2, we're sending Lamine Yamal out on loan. Girona is a club that's very close to Barcelona, and playing for them week in and week out in La Liga will surely make Lamine better. It is a pretty big decision to send Lamine Yamal out on loan, but let's be real, at Barcelona, he was never going to play week in and week out until he reaches a certain overall. So a season here at Girona, I think makes a lot of sense. And by the way, Girona are a decent club. In real life, they're right now top of La Liga, so there's a lot for him to learn here. And the loan deal was a massive success for Yamal. He was literally playing every single game for Girona, but at the end of the season, and look at the growth on Lamine Yamal, he's up to an 80 overall now. His stats have improved so much. And guess what? He also scored 10 goals and got 3 assists. I think this loan deal has worked wonders for Lamine, because now that he's 80 overall, when he returns to Barcelona, I think he can compete for a starting spot. For season 3, Lamine Yamal is back at Barcelona, but he's back with a lot more experience. He's 80 overall, and I think he can now take the fight to Rafinha and Ferran Torres for a starting spot. The goal is to make Lamine Yamal a Ballon d'Or winner, but first, he needs to become a starter at Barcelona. And let's see if he can use all that experience gained at Girona to establish himself as a Barcelona player. But becoming a starter at Barcelona is not easy. Even after the season he had at Girona, Lamine was on the bench here at Barcelona for the most part. Ooh, it's been a tough season, man, for Lamine Yamal, just playing 17 games, getting only a couple of goals and like 1 assist. To be honest though, I think we need to just give Lamine some time. He's only 18 years old. We can't expect him to be a starter for a club like Barca. And would you believe it? Lamine Yamal has an opportunity to win his first ever Champions League. Obviously, he's going to be on the bench for the final, but it's still invaluable experience. And let's see if Lamine Yamal can get his first Champions League medal. And yes, he can. Did he get some game time? No, he didn't even come off the bench, which is really frustrating. This season for Lamine Yamal kind of reminded me of Messi in 2006 when he won the Champions League, but didn't play most of the games. I think from now on, Lamine's got the experience he needs to be a starter. Season 4 with Lamine Yamal, he's still at Barcelona, of course, but now offers are coming in. Bayer Leverkusen want to sign him. But I'll be honest, staying and succeeding at Barcelona is probably what Lamine Yamal wants. That's probably the best way to win a Ballon d'Or as well. I think he's got what it takes to earn a starting spot in this team. Once again, Lamine Yamal started off the season on the bench. But this season, Rafinha had torn his hamstring. He was out for about 5 months. And Lamine Yamal took complete advantage of this opportunity. He was consistently starting and scoring goals. But it was El Clasico where Lamine Yamal announced himself to the world. He scored 2 incredible goals in the Bernabeu that helped Barcelona win La Liga. This is what we wanted to see from Lamine Yamal. He's gone up to an 84 rated player now. Also scored 19 goals this season in the 28 games he played. Of course, that Clasico performance helped him win La Liga. This time it finally feels like a trophy Lamine Yamal has won. After 4 seasons, Lamine Yamal has scored 35 goals, 19 assists, but he's done all of that mostly as a bench player. I think he's now mature enough to lead that Barcelona attack. Season 5 and Lamine Yamal is finally ready to be a starter at Barcelona, and I think he's earned it as well. Now that Lamine has achieved the goal of becoming a starter at Barcelona, I think it's time we can start dreaming about the Ballon d'Or. But to win it, we need Lamine to be at least 90 rated, and for that he's gonna have to perform on the pitch. As a starter, Lamine Yamal was leading this Barcelona attack. End of the season, and look at Lamine Yamal's stats. His first season as a proper starter at Barcelona, 22 goals and 10 assists. He played 50 games as well. Oh, look at those stats as well. He's now 89 rated. One thing's for sure, we've made Lamine Yamal one of the world's best players. But has he helped Barcelona win trophies this season? And yes, sir, Lamine Yamal helps Barca win La Liga and by a landslide, unbeaten. Wow. Also the Super Cup. But the Champions League, they got knocked out in the quarterfinals. But I think with the season Lamine Yamal has had, he should be in contention for the Ballon d'Or soon. Season 6 and it's the Ballon d'Or ceremony. Lamine had a great season helping his team win La Liga, unbeaten as well, and he scored a fair few goals. But it's not enough to win the Ballon d'Or. I think Lamine is going to have to carry Barcelona to a Champions League to even be in contention to win the Ballon d'Or. End of season 6 and Lamine Yamal is now 91 rated, officially one of the world's best players. And he's also had a ridiculous season in terms of numbers. This might be his best season yet. 44 goals and 9 assists. And he's guided Barcelona to yet another La Liga title, a Super Cup, and a Spanish Cup. It's a domestic treble. But no way, Barcelona knocked out in the round of 16. There's no way Lamine Yamal is winning the Ballon d'Or after that. Unless Lamine Yamal can guide Barcelona to a Champions League, I don't think he's winning a Ballon d'Or. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the content on the channel, I'd appreciate if you could subscribe. We're trying to hit 1 million subscribers, and with your help, we can get there. It's crazy how we're in season 7 and Lamine Yamal is still only 22 years old. But he's basically 91 rated, one of the world's best. I think he's ready to win the Champions League and take home his first Ballon d'Or. You know what? Maybe one thing that's missing is giving him that number 10 jersey. Lamine Yamal is the heir to Messi, and with that jersey, I'm hoping he can win the Champions League this season. We're making our way now to the end of this season. We've made it to the end of this season, and wow, Lamine Yamal has literally taken his game to the next level. He's 95 rated. Stats-wise, he's had an even better year, scoring 47 goals, 7 assists as well. Bro, Lamine Yamal in his career has scored 148 goals, which is crazy considering first 4 seasons he wasn't even a starter. But has all of this resulted in the big trophies? Well, that's another La Liga for Lamine Yamal. He's becoming an expert in winning the league, but it's the Champions League I'm sure Lamine and the boys want, and Barca have topped the group, through in the round of 16, through in the quarterfinals against PSG. Oh, they've knocked out Dortmund. Finals of the Champions League. Finally, Lamine Yamal will get his chance to win the Champions League properly. Because if you remember, in one of the earlier seasons, Lamine Yamal did win the Champions League, but he was on the bench. He didn't play at all. But for now, this could literally be the game that makes Lamine Yamal a Ballon d'Or winner. Can he win the Champions League with Barca? Yes, he can. Unfortunately, he didn't score, but it is still Lamine Yamal with that Champions League trophy. Fair to say, in his 7 seasons now at Barca, he's won everything, and all that's left is that Ballon d'Or. We've arrived at the Ballon d'Or ceremony. Has Lamine Yamal done it? Yes, he has. Ballon d'Or winner. Messi said it at the start that Lamine Yamal will win a Ballon d'Or. It's taken him 7 seasons, but he's done it. He's a Ballon d'Or winner. But the story of Lamine Yamal is not done yet. Winning the Ballon d'Or meant that he got picked for the upcoming 2030 World Cup, where Yamal made his debut for Spain and also scored his very first World Cup goal. Throughout the tournament, he was excellent. But no, in the World Cup quarterfinals, Spain have been knocked out by Argentina. Julian Alvarez is probably now in his prime with the dagger. And that's how Lamine Yamal's World Cup ends in the quarterfinals. Lamine played 4 games at the World Cup, 1 goal and 2 assists. Decent stats, but for someone who is the best player in the world, I think he could have done better. After 7 seasons, Lamine Yamal has 149 goals, 47 assists, 1 Ballon d'Or, and countless trophies. But after that World Cup disappointment, I think we need to give Lamine Yamal something fresh. And so for season 8, we are putting him on the transfer list. Let's see which club is interested in him. And of course, it had to be Manchester City, who've put in a record-breaking 344 million bid for Lamine Yamal. And this is the best way for Yamal to win the Premier League. And so for season 8, Lamine Yamal makes a record-breaking transfer to Manchester City. The Ballon d'Or winner is now going to be playing in the Premier League. Oh, it's definitely a big change for Lamine Yamal to play in a different club. Look at the players he's going to be playing alongside: a prime Erling Haaland, Phil Foden, quality midfielders, Guardiola at the back too. My only concern is, will he be able to handle the physicality of the Premier League? To everyone's surprise, Lamine Yamal coped with the physicality brilliantly, and he also scored a ton of goals in the Premier League. Wow, I'm actually really impressed. First season in the Premier League, 26 goals and 17 assists, and he's managed to win a Premier League title. But in the Champions League, knocked out by Bayern Munich in the quarters. We've got 2 seasons left with Lamine Yamal, and there's 2 things I want to try and achieve. One, maybe winning the Champions League with Man City, and also seeing if we can get Lamine Yamal to a 99 overall, but it's going to be tough. Oh, and actually, let's add one more thing, another Ballon d'Or. We're now making it through season 9, but first, Lamine has a Ballon d'Or ceremony to attend. Is he going to actually win his 2nd Ballon d'Or? I think he is. And yes, indeed, even though Lamine did not win the Champions League, winning the Premier League in that fashion is enough to get Lamine Yamal his 2nd Ballon d'Or. We're at the end of season 9, and look at Lamine Yamal. He's now 96 rated. This time he didn't have the best of seasons, but still scored 20 goals, managed to win another Premier League title, and now he can win a Champions League with Manchester City. Yup, City have made it to the final. I kid you not, if Lamine Yamal can perform here and win the Champions League, he might be winning his 3rd Ballon d'Or, which would be ridiculous. Are Man City gonna pull it off? No! They lost the final. Yikes. This might actually end up costing Lamine Yamal a Ballon d'Or. We've still got 1 more season to try and win the Champions League. Hopefully we can get Lamine Yamal to a 97 or a 98 overall as well. Before we get through season 10, we're attending the final Ballon d'Or ceremony. Is Lamine gonna do it again? I think he is. Bro, even after losing the Champions League final, the world continues to recognize Lamine Yamal as he wins now his 3rd Ballon d'Or. We've made it to the end of season 10 with Lamine Yamal. He's now 25 years old, 96 rated. The fact that he's only 25 is just crazy. But look at this. He continues to dominate the Premier League. Another title. That's 3 in a row. But no way. Lamine Yamal has made the Champions League final yet again, and it's against his former club where he achieved everything. What a way this would be to end Lamine Yamal's career, against his former club, winning the Champions League. But can he do it? No. With Man City, Lamine Yamal has taken the L as his former club wins it. No Champions League for Lamine Yamal at City, but he still won a few Ballon d'Ors, scored 24 goals this season. And here are his stats after 10 seasons: 199 goals, 3 Ballon d'Ors, countless trophies. Fair to say, when Messi said Lamine Yamal will become a Ballon d'Or winner, well, we've made him that, and much more as well. If you guys enjoyed the journey with Lamine Yamal, I'm sure you'll enjoy me resetting Neymar's career. Click here to watch that.